Hi guys, hi Jackie, hi Joyce, everybody else. I was just talking about how we're going to do the rest of the AP sample multiple choice because it's indicative of the new format, which you might or might not see depending on circumstances. But the nice thing is the new format, for you guys to be aware, they have cut the answer choices down from 5 to 4. Yay. So never pick E if you're guessing randomly at the end because you run out of time. That would be really sad. It's like a throwaway vote. Which I did. Anyway, A, B, C, and D, you only have 4 choices, so you automatically have 25% chance of getting it right. However, they are trying to include more concepts. Can I give you an example? Here's a question I did with AB this morning because remember, this is an AB and BC document. I'm trying to give you guys BC specific, like only from BC, not from AB questions at the very end. But of course, the AB ones are great ones for you guys to try as well. But this one, I think it was number 13. I thought it was the beginning of an FRQ, and it took me a second to be like, oh, this is a multiple choice? That's not it. This one. I have not seen this before as a multiple choice. And maybe that's just me and you guys have seen it because you've done like some random extra practice things for bonus last year. But it's kind of brand new to me in the sense of it's easy, I think, as long as you understand, but it's kind of random in like, really just tell you the rate? But I don't know. So what would you guys answer for number 13? It's different, it's weird, it's not as formulaic as some of the questions have been in the past. Yeah, it's having you interpret basically an FRQ part of just what does it mean. Not even like can you solve, but do we even know what we mean by this? So yeah, increasing rate of, got it, Fahrenheit per minute. So some of this I like very concept-y stuff. That's why I want to go through these questions with you guys today. Try to go.
I feel like they did this because some people know how to do the problems, but I feel like they don't understand what they're doing and like what everything means.
Well, but in FRQs you have a lot of explain and justify. So maybe they're trying to bring in some of where kids get stuck on the FRQs into the multiple choice to be like, this is important to us and we want them to really be able to comprehend the concepts behind and not only test it in the explain and justification sections of the FRQs. And if they can get kids studying this in a shorter, simpler, multiple choice, because some kids just check out on FRQs, maybe it will increase understanding as well. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't think it's awful, but I don't know.
Just as long as they're that easy, I'm happy.
Well, I'm saying you might see 1 or 2. Okay, coming back down. So kiddos, if you guys are okay with it, I'm going to go ahead and give, because you guys have 4 through 8, I want you guys to work through 4 through 8. Whoever wants the mouse to control the scrolly uppy downy part. I'm going to have you guys try to get answers for 4 through 8, and then we'll go back and see how you do.
That would be me.
You tend to take a lot of them, so you sure.
Whoever's the slowest should do it, so we're not, because everybody gets a chance to do it. You know what I'm saying?
But wouldn't the slowest be able to get the question work on a little bit longer even if you scroll? You know what I mean? So I've seen someone faster that way you can scroll up and show answer choices to Kobe.
Yeah.
Oh. Vice President.
They're both
Okay,
presidents.
so if I could say that. But wasn't she higher in the war room or whatever it was?
Yeah, Jordan had no power.
No, but it was my room, basically.
Yeah, it was your room. It was the.
Being a leader is knowing your limitations and knowing that you're not always the best at something. So.
It was kind of like he owned the power cord.
It's
like he owned the power cord for the PlayStation, but the PlayStation belonged to Amanda. But he was his power cord.
Alright, so let's do 4 through 8.
That's the wrong way.
4 through 8.
Alright, so f without x equals 0.
Yep.
Okay, ready, set, go.
Which ones are we doing?
4 through 8, so like it's until it ends. And then there's
Okay,
going to
then
be
are we doing the
response.
FRQ?
That's my goal. So if Amanda scrolls down to the next one because she's ready to go, and you guys need to see the answer, she can just scroll up fast and show you. Is that cool? So just because it's gone, it's not permanently done.
I'm still right.
I figured it.
Very truthful.
No.
Anybody figured it out, please talk out loud.
Wait a minute.
You guys see error, right? The actual minus the
So-
fourth degree Taylor
So we have
polynomial
to
approximation.
plug in one.
3, right?
We have to create a Taylor series.
No, that is the Taylor series.
No, but like we have to plug in at x or at k equals 1. What's the whole thing? And then k equals 2, and then k equals 3, and then k equals 4. And then f of 1 minus that whole thing
Is less than.
is less than or equal to
You said
p
3.
p5
Isn't it?
and plus 1.
Oh, that's
So
n plus
k
1
plus
is on the ends. You're right.
No, it's n plus 1.
That's what they just said then.
But
But there's k's and n's.
okay, but usually the bottom part, the k equals 1 usually says n equals 1.
K
So
is
they
literally
just
just
switched-
the letter of the index. K is literally just the number that lets you expand. N is the
So they
nth term like
switched
you're
up.
used to.
Ah, okay.
They just switched what usually we see n to infinity instead of k to n.
All right.
But it's the same like concept.
All right. In that case, question. This is not a calculated portion.
You can scroll up. I'm pretty sure it says sample for A. You'd have to go to 1.
We wouldn't need the calculator for this. Especially since some of them are decimals. They're all
Yeah,
zero.
part A. So non-calculator.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, may not. Sorry, I thought may. I read it not very well.
Yeah, but actually doing this is the more difficult part.
Is it? Can't you just jump to the 5th?
Yeah.
Do you have to do the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th?
Oh, true.
Go team.
Oh, no, so
25 plus 5 is 30. 31. C.
Okay.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's n.
That's the one with 5 factorial. Then you get the coefficient.
I don't recall that being one of
So you would do f to the 5th prime of 1 over 5 factorial times x minus 1 to the 5. So
But
that's
that's not the Taylor series. The Taylor series is that series. It doesn't include factorials.
yes.
Wait. What's that sum equal? Does it equal the nth derivative that you would plug in, or does it equal the actual polynomial itself already simplified?
The polynomial itself.
So you guys got tricked.
So there is no factorial?
If it was the nth derivative, you'd be plugging it into the nth derivative over n factorial times x minus c to the n. But this is the polynomial itself. So like what Amanda was saying, if you plugged in 1 and 2 and 3 and added them all together, that is the actual, the actual simplified polynomial. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So it's a good idea to watch out for, because sometimes they do the nth derivative. And that's what they were trying to trick you on in number 4. It's not the nth derivative plugged into the formula, it is the polynomial itself. So what you plug in and get is the 5th term itself.
Okay.
Okay, so that's
Wait, I have a question. Why isn't it like negative?
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolute value of the n plus
Oh.
first. Alternating series error bound.
That's what I forgot.
Absolute value of error is the absolute value of the n plus first.
But what's the stuff underneath? Is
I
that?
was trying to look at what that means.
It's for teachers and or students. It's basically saying this question has a purpose, and here's the purpose that we're trying to accomplish.
Oh, but it doesn't have the answer.
No.
Yeah.
The answers are at the end of 8. But you can actually look at further. Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, you guys can scroll through and we'll look at the answers at the end. There's a random peanut M&M in my bag. That's crap.
Toss it in the
Huh?
I'm gonna give it a return. See if you
Oh
can-
no, and there's a plain M&M that's open.
Oh yeah.
No, it's like torn. That's sketch.
Well, I mean, they've been sitting in your room. It's not like, you know, some people drugs them, and if they did, then that would be a
But
blessing.
that was like animal.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Mm.
Oh, of course.
Burger King crowns. I can't forget.
Don't forget.
Someone text me tonight just so I remember.
I'll try. We remember, honestly.
Text me right now and I won't open it and then I'll see an unread text.
Text you individually or in the group chat?
Group chat's fine.
Did you guys finish?
No. I tried to simplify it. There you go.
Just let me know. Oh, simplify.
I tried to see.
Oh, I see. What
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
What'd you get?
B.
Hey. Well, I mean, your answer's not going to change based on our answer. You're still going to do what you do.
That's true.
See, I can't remember what you said. In the group chat or individually?
Yeah, I got B.
It could be either technically. I was thinking in the group chat.
B. Yeah. Do we go back up?
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Did you like my little Maggie's texting you, and then I switched to me texting you while I was driving?
Oh, you did it while driving?
Did you remember that I said now it's
I thought you were already in the parking lot, like getting out, and then
No,
Cass like,
sorry,
"Where's
sorry,
George?" Like, I don't know.
And so it was
Thought he was here.
Haley and Maggie. And I was like, I'm gonna pick George off. So I was driving like 30 in the 40 area.
Haley told me to speed up past you. I said, okay.
Who did?
Haley.
And how did she know it was me?
Because I told her it was you.
Do I know who he is?
But
Yeah.
she is a sophomore.
Oh,
Her mom
so
is
we
on the bomb squad, which is pretty cool. And she has a gun. No, but like she's, well, I mean, both.
Wait, are we all wearing our BC t-shirts right now?
I'm wearing my I'm wearing my t-shirt.
What?
Sorry. I wore it on Tuesday, I
You tricked me.
think.
I should probably be doing this.
Guys, we don't have to wear polos the rest of the year. How
Well,
exciting is that?
I only have 30 polos. I don't know what to do.
honestly,
Sell
I don't
them.
own anything else. I don't
Underclassmen.
own like anything to where I'm going. So
Go buy shirts.
honestly,
Yeah, that's not
I don't know if I want to spend what $40 on a shirt and then have to buy multiple ones. So I
You
want
can get them
Just
for
buy
like 20 bucks.
25
so
cheap
$100
ones.
on 5 shirts. Honestly,
Calculus BC. Oh my goodness. Woo! Let's go back.
Buy one shirt and wear it every day.
I could honestly. Lily used to do that.
Wait,
It was
what?
weird.
See?
Watch
What the
the
heck?
video.
The series converges and not conditionally or solely.
Well, I mean,
Therefore, it diverges.
Why did they?
So we know it's not.
so it can't be serious.
Shutters.
It's
Wait.
basically just is it A or B.
Wait, why can't it be D?
Because C, oh, well, D, if the
Let me
limit.
see
C
and
is
versus
D.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you meant because.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I guess
I didn't try.
kind of. Because
So,
I don't know.
just from looking at it, I think it converges conditionally.
It definitely converges conditionally. So we know it's not C or D.
I'll try the group test.
Hold on.
And then
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Wait,
limit comparison.
why not
Oh, yeah.
alternating
series.
series test?
Yeah.
We are doing the alternating series, but the
Oh, absolutely conditionally. Okay, that makes sense.
I can't remember.
I didn't realize they were both there. It took me a second.
Oh, it's
Yeah, I would do limit comparison test. That's a good idea.
Not a ratio. I like the ratio test a lot.
Oh, you could do that too. Although I feel like it'd be awkward to compare because it's 1 plus. That's why limit comparison, you could just do 1 over square root n.
Which diverges.
I'm not going to explain that.
So-
Because
And the limit equals 1.
So does that mean it
bigger.
diverges?
Can't you do if the limit equals 1, whatever 1 does, the other does?
Yeah.
Or is that 0?
That's
No, 0 is just converging, infinity's just diverging.
And then
Equals
any
1.
constant is, they both do the same thing.
I thought that's only if it was greater than.
No, the greater than and less than
Oh, that's
1
direct.
is
It's direct.
for,
Yeah,
Comparison.
Then can we say A?
yeah, no, wait.
Oh no.
P series,
Oh, it diverges, so it has
Diverges.
to be.
yeah.
My bad.
B.
7.
Hold on.
only whistle that long.
I don't know. For limit comparison tests, I always think it's harder than it really is.
That's what I'm doing.
That was my favorite.
Yay, vectors!
Graphing calculator.
Oh,
Wait,
no,
can
it
you
says
now?
B.
Oh, it's perfect. Yes.
1 by, what is the total
Oh,
distance?
you guys are cute.
I'm integrating this customer.
You guys not write it down.
No,
I'm not sure if I'm gonna ever look back at this, so I don't know if there's actually a point.
I'm definitely not going to look back at this. I'm just going to practice on the thingies and this DS for us.
Oh, I thought you were already done. And I was like, wow.
I got 2. What? Did I figure out? Definitely did. Stop doing that.
Yeah, let me know when you guys. I might have done the wrong formula, but I'm pretty confident.
I got A.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Did you just say that, Gerardo?
Yeah.
What did you just say? Is it able to be repeated?
Yeah, you can repeat it, but it's not a very good song.
Oh my goodness.
He said grab the wall and was gonna continue singing.
I don't know the rest of the song. I just
Are you
just
sure
know that
you're
part.
Gerardo, that's not the wisest one to be saying, buddy.
I'll know it if I hear it, but I don't know the rest of the song.
Don't sing that song.
Yeah. Don't sing that song. So, okay, softball team yesterday was singing If You Want to Be My Lover.
Wanna be my lover.
It was like blasting on the field before their game. I was like, seriously, guys? You
Just
couldn't
tell me
think
what you want. Wait, no, I'm here.
I'll tell you what I want. Of anything in the world.
Was I not? My name is Peyton. That's all of it, right?
The best chord there. Is that your own variation, Georgie?
Oh, you forgot. No, you didn't. I don't know.
There's definitely something with that.
I'm not on my calculator. I don't know what's wrong with that.
Neither do I.
Let me see. Total distance traveled with vector would be the root of x.
Yeah, don't forget the magnitude.
Oh, the hit. That's annoying. I hit a little minus button at the end.
And a negative button.
Or a negative. Or
Both. No, you did both.
Oops.
Big beefy finger.
Oh, you got
mistake.
A?
Yeah.
Big beefy finger mistake.
I haven't heard that in ages.
I talked to Mrs. Leon yesterday. She's literally the sweetest person ever, and like genuinely cares about talking to other people. Like,
You just noticed this now?
yeah, I mean, yeah. Um,
You want to press the, go down to the little minus and then zoom out a little.
Oh my gosh, explaining technology to this stuff is so stressful.
We're like, Zach, don't click that, no! Zach, no, the other one!
no, it won't go in between.
Okay, so
It's
just
either-
go to the right a little and then you'll be able to grab the scrolling bar. I think, no,
What?
never mind, it's not. Oh, yeah.
Wait,
right
oh, I
there.
see it. It's on the. What? Oh, shit.
Man, I'm reading this fucking nice things.
I thought you said my real name, but it's okay.
Yeah.
This is just not gonna happen. But it's, maybe I'm just as bad as Zach.
No, you don't understand. It's
Wait,
great
I
in
don't
our
even know
class.
where
We
I
have
am.
Dalton in our class.
Like, I actually have no clue.
And you're going further away.
Yeah.
So do the opposite of what you did.
Other way?
I think. Weren't we at like 20
We're
seconds?
only on 8.
Yeah, that's AB. Keep going.
Oh, okay. Not
Because
that.
AB and BC are separate. Good
That's what I
practice.
answered, so I was like, oh, that must be.
Just keep swimming.
There you go. This is us.
This is the end. Yes, I know that song.
Oh, you do the next one?
That's Skyfall.
There we go. We're good. Oh, it doesn't even have calculator. This is,
No, we can't. The whole part is.
Yeah, the whole section.
The whole section.
yeah, but you don't need a calculator.
Oh, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I don't think so.
That's what I was complaining to Miss D about yesterday, and she was like,
Because there's only so many, like, maybe you need the calculator for calculus.
What a
Georgie was
concept.
lamenting not being able to use it for, like, the annoying multiplications and stuff.
Well,
Actually, I should say AB.
Oh, of course, it is B. It's the integral test.
What?
the integral test. If you want to find a series.
Oh, I didn't see the convergence to 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to find a convergence of a series, use the integral test, and it passes all the things. And you take the integral of the function to infinity, and that's what it does. It's the integral test.
But the integral test doesn't give us the answer, does it?
No, it doesn't, but it does give us that.
It tells
So
us
if
it
this tells
converges.
you
It says
what
it
it converges
converges,
to.
so like it has.
No, it doesn't tell you converge, it just tells you it converges.
It says it converges to 8, which of the following must be true.
Well,
Could be true.
Just because
Right.
Okay, so
the
that-
integral test says it converges, it
Yeah,
never
you're
tells
right.
us what it converges
You're right,
to.
you're
But
right.
it tells us it converges to 8.
But does that necessarily mean that the other one?
No, the
converges?
series is not
So we
converged.
know it's not D.
Yeah. You know it's not D, definitely. So it has to be A, probably not B or C.
I feel like B makes the most sense because A is
I
the
think
How
that's
would
what
you
they want us to
calculate
do.
But
the
B is it's a trick.
But how would you even calculate what it converges to? Because it's not like it's not the like an R thing.
Well, they give us G, so they tell us that G
I'm going with
is.
B.
Okay,
That's what I'm thinking.
If we get it wrong, we'll come back and look at it again, but I think that's the only rational decision that we can make.
Yeah. Well, B. That's the last one.
Is it?
No, we have 2 FRQs, I thought.
And then
Should we,
Do you guys want to go check the multiple choice? You can't just scroll down past the 2 FRQs.
If only it was that easy in the AB test.
Yep, you got it
C,
wrong.
B, B, A, C.
Wait.
C,
BB,
B, B, A, so A,
BAC. Carson.
Okay, so A is C.
Scroll back.
So let's go back.
It depends on what is A and what is G. I think that's what's going on. You
So
guys
A
ready?
sub n is equal to G of n. So it's
Yeah.
decreasing. It has to be less than 8. No, that doesn't make sense.
A, you're adding together G values. The integral is the area under the G value.
Right, but we wouldn't be able to.
So
calculate
G is
that.
like the derivative. No, A is
Do they want us to do reading stuff?
Oh,
the
you
integral
either
is
overestimate
like
or
the
underestimate.
antiderivative changing, right? Whereas G is like the derivative. Does that make sense?
No, there's only 6 of those pictures.
We have a very small class
Can you take a picture real quick for your book?
of them.
No,
You.
Yeah.
You want me in my natural environment making algebra lessons? That's what I'm saying.
That's what she does.
I guess just review.
Yeah.
Do I
Wait,
really?
sentence
Okay,
decreasing
here.
and positive.
As long as you keep them in it too, not just me.
Give us a smile.
I'm gonna go sit.
Sure. Yeah, look at
Sounds like
me
you're
and
doing
smile.
something.
Aren't you supposed to do it in your natural environment?
Right,
Thank you.
This is the one that's a quiz out.
Taylor, take a cool place from like Gerardo's head focusing on this thing.
Why are you focusing on
This is the bomb.com.
Try to actually get it up so we can actually look at the right problems. This is productive. Oh, Steve, wait.
No, I do.
There we go.
Oh, you actually do have it.
Yeah, actually.
If I start scrolling, is that gonna mess things up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm just going to where you guys were looking.
Where are we looking? Question 8.
Photo session.
Thank you.
Thank
You're welcome.
That's
Bye, Missy.
Bye. Have fun, guys.
Thank you.
Happy driving.
You want a
That's a good
deadline.
one.
Good luck.
Okay, thanks,
Wait,
George.
can I pick up the red marker?
He wants to like have the calculator pop up. It actually hasn't been doing it today, so.
Dang it.
Okay, so we know.
Would you like to drop this class? Just curious.
Come on, George. I want to have a little chat.
Burger King crowns tomorrow. Just, I don't know, something. A
Yay.
motivation. Okay, so
What's that?
Bleach is my money.
A is equal to G. The integral is the area under G. True.
So yeah, we just gotta color in all that area, but we don't know what we can.
Converges to 8. But this is adding actual G values. True.
An over approximation, right?
So then, couldn't we say?
You're welcome.
Trying to think how an integral relates to a function. An integral relates to a function in average value, right?
Yes.
So if I was to rewrite this to be the limit as b goes to infinity of 1 to b of g of x dx. And if I was thinking of average value to be 1 over b minus 1 times the integral from 1 to b g over x.
Take it to infinity and it's all 0. Yay.
But it converges.
The average value would be 0. If the area converges to be 8,
Yeah.
accumulation.
They gave us the high school students.
Couldn't you look at it for Riemann sums?
That's what I'm thinking, but we don't know the exact value.
But just looking at it,
Or
since
that you're gonna
it's
say that's over the approximation, so that's greater.
And base
Yeah.
times height, is that what you're thinking?
yeah, because like if you were to like do separate points, it would end up
that's
being
not
over.
working.
Because it's
Approximation.
positive but decreasing. It'll be.
So you could
since it's conjugate up and decreasing, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so you can make just one line and go from 1 to 5, and if you draw a straight line, it'll be over.
Right, and then so that means it has to be greater than 8.
So it has to be 10.
What?
If we're doing
Because the
variable,
infinite integral accumulates bases times heights. As the heights get infinitesimally, then using lots of bases, the integral converges to 8.
Can you scroll down to see what they're trying to teach us or what they're trying to ask?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I mean, you go to the other.
Determine whether a series converges or diverges. I feel like they didn't teach us that.
Explain your logic once again,
Okay,
because I see your logic proving why A should be constant.
Oh, so it's
Meaning I'm not entirely sure. Yeah.
okay. So,
I see what you're saying.
The correct answer is C, so that's why I'm not sure what the logic is.
yeah, so, since if you were to do Riemann sums to add up from 1 to 5, you would end up, since it's, positive and coming down, like each time you do it, it's gonna be above.
As long as it's not right. If it's a left or a trapezoid.
Oh, I guess that is true. But, like if you were just if you were just plugging in values of g, so if you did g of 1, g of 2, g of 3, g of 4, g of 5, if you connect all of those lines, each one's going to be a little bit over what the actual curve is because of the concavity.
But wouldn't that be defending?
Because that means that you're going to have an over approximation for just the summation of a of n.
But what Ms. G is saying that since you have an over approximation, you have to say that it is, that since you know it's over, you have to say it's less than. Because that wouldn't be the actual, you know it's not the actual, that it would be less than. That's what Ms. G is thinking, I think. Does that make sense, Ms. G? Is that what you're thinking?
Like that's what your theory seems to prove.
I'm just kidding.
I think I agree we can say the integral test doesn't prove convergence for that. The integral test doesn't prove convergence for that. But why would the sum be above?
Oh. Because the integral gets all the area underneath, but it doesn't get the actual points. So the actual points would be like higher.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to figure out why you have to say it's less.
A sub n would be a sub 1, a sub 1 would be n greater than or equal to 1. Never mind, that's the reason. Because then you could think of this as being 1 times a sub 1 plus a sub 2 plus a sub 3. I see what you made the same. this could be seen as the Riemann sum with rectangles, I think is what you're saying,
Yeah.
of a base of 1,
Yeah.
because you could do base times height. So then you need A1, you need A2. That's why it wouldn't be a right-end approximation, because you need A1 in your sequence.
I think that's what I was thinking. But yeah.
So then if the integral is under, if the integral says 8,
Then the value you find with.
then you could see the sequence as the left Riemann approximation with delta x equaling 1.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, that works. I wasn't seeing the sum. I didn't actually write out A1 and 2.
Alright, so wait. So because
The series could be seen as a left Riemann approximation where the heights, because left Riemann approximation A is equal to base times height, base would be delta x, heights would be f of x values, or in this case g of x values, or I guess as they said, g of n values. So g of n is a sub n. A sub n are heights of the graph. Heights of the graph, we can think of the base being 1, because times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. That's rough. I'm not sure I would have guessed that immediately.
When in doubt, over prox.
Guessing.
because it's over, you know that the actual
This, what we're trying to approximate, is a left-handed Riemann, is the red Riemann approximation that you see over here.
Right.
So the integral is 8. The Riemann sum must be above because it's higher.
got it.
Okay.
But if they were to give us 10 and 11, we would know.
Nope. That would have been a mess.
10 and 11.
If they were to say like
10 and 11 were both option choices.
they're both over.
Just curious.
It got cold all of a sudden.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mandy, you can go back to your window if you want. That way you
To
can
be
scroll.
honest, my brain is not
Oh no. Wait, oh that actually
Yeah.
I meant to press the other button.
Can we use no part? But yeah, part of
Graphing calculator
Yeah.
required, yeah.
When it says required, does that mean we can't do it at a calculator? Does that mean it's allowed?
You might not be able to express an answer. Like if they want you to integrate, you might not be able to. You know what I mean? La, 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 la. It's cool.
That's what it sounds like.
You just ready today?
No. I'm doing it right now. Did you get the answer or not yet?
Not yet. Almost there.
For A I got y minus 2 equals 0.3144 x plus 1.
We'll find the time t when the line changes that
So that would be
when x is 0.
dx dt equals 0.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Or
is
what
this
was-
so slow?
I plugged in,
Right down the right.
yeah, so 6 cosine of
Oh, I
1
already
plus.
have. I see. What it is.
Yeah, they already are the
Yeah, I took
derivatives.
the derivative again. So you guys got point.
3144. For the second one, are you gonna plug in 6 cosine of 1 plus sine t, and then find where the zeros are?
The direction
I
of motion of the particle up or down at that moment.
Wouldn't it depend on?
That would depend on why.
Depends whether velocity is positive or not.
Oh, okay.
See, no, that would be, that's the thing, when we're doing parametric, we have the ability to go left and right, up and down. And we're not just doing left to right motions. I don't know if that means we can do V of t is negative or positive.
Would we have to do A of t and find out if that's positive or negative?
I think we would have, I don't know.
Oh, you could just find a zero at any place that's in the domain which is greater than zero, which the only place is 1.306. You use your calculator. So you just graph it, and then after that, you just plug that t into y, and find out if it's up or down. So is the direction up or down?
Direction up, down. So, let's see that.
So 6 cosine 1 plus. It's down. It's negative.
Okay. Since
Wait, so what if you plug in your calculator to find the time? You did, you plugged in the dx and the dy.
No, I just put in dx, and I found the zeros of it.
How do you find the zeros of that?
Just go, domain is at any t greater than 0.
But if you just plug in one of them, it doesn't show up.
No, it's a function of.
what mode are you in a function of that?
Oh, that, okay, that makes more sense. I was like, you have to plug both of them in.
You know, it's actually also, if you have math and then alpha b, there's an equation. So
Ooh,
what? You said it equals to 0.
no way.
Little graph.
Oh, whoa, what? I did not know that was there. Okay,
Alright.
just find the 0 right
That
there.
t equals what? What did you get for the vertical tangent?
1.30644. That's the t.
Okay, and then how do you know that it's going up or down?
You plug it into the y.
And if the y is positive, it means it's going up.
Yep.
Little thing.
So he was negative.
Wait, Gerardo,
Yeah.
did you plug it into 6 cosine?
6 cosine
Yeah,
1
that's-
plus sine of.
Is that?
Or do you have to plug
Oh
in?
yeah, because it's velocity, so it is okay. I was
Okay.
thinking you would have to plug in the position, but I don't think so.
Alright, let's see. I'm on my coordinate.
The direction is going to change, right?
Yeah.
So we have,
And I know for the 2.
plus 2%.
Wait, the particles? What are you using for the values? For the angle?
Negative. That's negative 0 to 3.
Negative 0 to 3.
Sorry, negative integral 0 to 3 because it's 3 to 0. Because we have 3 and we're going back to 0. We don't have 0.
Oh, I see. Well, so we want 0. We have the integral from 0 to 3 minus 2. Oh, and then I see you multiply. You're right. Yeah. Okay.
So it would be 2 minus the integral.
0 to 3. Because we have 3 and we're trying to go back to 0, so we do 3 to 0. So you just flip the bounds and make it negative.
Yeah, that's, I would do it a different way, but
Y of 3 is 2.
would you guys do it?
Still looking at it.
3.63?
6, 3, 4.
6, yeah, 3, sorry.
Yeah, so
Oh, right.
Total distance traveled.
Oh no, we have to find all the zeros.
Oh.
Was the only zero?
That was
Whatever
only
B was?
That was only.
Hey, no, you don't have to find the zeros.
Yeah,
You just find it, you just plug it in.
You have to.
Total
Well, I
distance,
guess we
not
could.
displacement.
No, I guess we could do that with our calculator.
Oh, they can do
Yeah,
absolute
so we're
value.
not doing it by hand.
Okay, that's fair.
That sounds better.
No, but if you're finding the arc length of the
We're not doing our thing.
We're not doing arc length. Total distance.
but if you're adding up the arc length, isn't arc length total distance?
No. I don't think so.
Miss D, is
What are
arc
you
length?
given?
We were given the derivatives. We have x and y prime.
The arc length of the derivatives does not relate to position.
Yeah, it's
It'd
asking
be the length of the graph of the rates. That's not the position.
no, it's asking for total distance traveled.
I know, but you said you were given the derivatives.
Yeah.
The arc length of the derivatives would not find total distance traveled. Total distance traveled would be found from rate using the integral formula they are referring to. Does that make sense?
So integral
Are you doing dy dt over dx dt? Right?
you see that's
Wait, total distance, you're using the
No.
square root magnitude, right?
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
X
No.
prime squared plus y prime squared?
Yeah.
Absolute value magnitude? Careful.
So it's absolute value of the magnitude.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Velocity, give us velocity.
Isn't the absolute value of sorry, isn't square root of x prime plus y prime? Isn't
Squared.
that what? That's magnitude, right? Oh yeah, squared. Sorry, squared. Isn't that?
That is the speed of velocity. That is the speed of the function.
Oh, are you relating magnitude of vectors with arc length, Gerardo? Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, it's like it's the arc length.
Don't.
I don't know if you can say it, but I don't know much.
I'd rather you see it as the accumulation of the magnitudes of the velocity vector.
Do you get 12.150?
No.
I'm
What you
confused.
get? You got that?
Yeah, what'd you get?
I got 13.453.
You did the interval from 0 to 3 of absolute value of but absolute value in square
We
root.
wouldn't need the absolute.
Okay, but then it's
X
X.
minus 5 cosine X quantity squared and then plus, let me double check how many.
6. I know, I'm going to check mine too.
6 cosine 1 plus sine X. Right?
Squared. Did you square that?
I did, I squared. I did.
What? A squared.
Forget a parenthesis.
Yeah. I did one parenthesis on the inside of.
Oh, try it again.
13.45.
4, 5.
Yeah. Number 2.
Wait, question. The formula for arc length is the same formula for magnitude, right?
Right, but I said I would prefer
don't
you not to
confuse them.
think about it as arc length, but Gerardo, that's a great
Almost done.
mnemonic way for you to work through it. That's totally cool. I would just rather you see it as a
Started if we have like 30 seconds.
Nah, you're probably good.
Just want to look to see if
If you guys want to take a picture of it or something, or if you want to go see if
This
you
is
got the
online,
answers
isn't
right.
it?
4.
Let me see this is online.
164. 1.306.
I thought we got 1.2. Yeah.
Yep, we got it right.
You see this online?
It's in your handouts in the assignments folder. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Time to fill Bible.
Why are you doing Bible?
The accumulation of all
Because
the
we have to know all
magnitudes.
of the Bible verses.
The accumulation of all the
I'm gonna say
magnitudes.
And they have the song for like every single thing.
Oh, that's
I
so
like
smart.
that.
We need Mr. Strike.
Hey, who's that?
Did you say who is that?
Oh, whose is that?
Oh, I was like,
Got it.
how do you know?
I was like, Mr. Strike. Sure. Maybe.